And we're back for some more terrible puns. I mean, Showmatch, yes. Showmatch between
more
Sziky and
great
C.
matches. Yeah, that's what you mean, obviously.
I can
Yeah,
just see the viewer number plummeting after I said that. It's like, oh god, I can't take it anymore.
God,
I love
yeah,
puns. I
Clement.
love them.
Yeah.
I'm
I
terrible at
know.
them, but
Well, you make the
anyways.
effort, and that's what's
Yeah,
important.
exactly. So the next map is going to be Electric Circuit. C currently up in this best of three show match, so it basically means he's got to win one more game against
Oh, hang
Mr.
on.
Sziky.
Yeah, sorry, I just noticed something which I'm going to point out as soon as we get into the game, but yeah, I'm ready to go to this game. Something which just made me chuckle a little bit, but yeah, I'm ready to go, Sale.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Alright, here we go in game number 2. At the bottom left is the Blue Zerg, we have Sass Sziky. At the bottom right is the Teal Terran, we have Liquid C.
Yep, we do indeed. And the thing which I noticed just before we came over into the game, which just made me laugh a little bit, I was having a look and looking for early signs of imberness. Like, why is this C guy so much better than Sziky? Can it really be true? And I noticed that the advantage goes all the way back to the first seconds of the game, whereby C had his first SCV 1.5 bars done, while Sziky only had his first drone 1 bar done. So that's how far back the advantage goes. That's how much better C is. It just at every stage of the game.
Dude, no. You know why that is? It's because to build an SCV, you click the command center and you hit S. To build a drone, you click the hatchery and then you hit SD. You have to click one more key.
It's an imbalance.
It is an imbalance. Zerg is inherently weak because they have to hit twice as many keys to build workers as the other races.
Oh my.
Wait,
goodness.
what am I saying? Zerg isn't underpowered. Protoss is underpowered.
Yeah.
Ha.
Oh dear.
Take that.
Sale, what have we stumbled upon? This is terrible knowledge indeed. We need to make sure we bury this. Everyone who is here, you were never here. You didn't hear it. I did not notice that. Can we please pretend it never happened?
That's a good point though, Elegant. We'll keep that in mind. So when Sziky is losing in after like a 35-minute game, we'll be like, yep, it was because his first worker half a bar behind. That's
he's having to hit double the keys. Yeah, there's no way back into it. It looks like C is going to go for the lovely walling at the front, as you said previously.
This is backwards,
he can in fact complete walling. Is it?
I'm looking at this and I thought it's supposed to be depot over barracks, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
You must be wrong.
It looks okay, but I'm pretty sure it's not link tight.
Really?
I'm almost certain it's not link tight. But I don't think it matters though, because it's still a wall. Like you just block it with one SCV, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but wow, that's really surprising if that's not actually linked. I guess we'll see. Let's see if Sziky can exploit that. Come on, fingers crossed for Sziky to exploit that. If C's made one tiny mistake, Sziky needs to be on it. First SCV heading out now.
We do have a 2-hatch build, and notice that the Overlord saw the barracks, so the drone immediately changed direction. You can see on the minimap, didn't go all the way to the top left. Gonna poke in here now. Should be blocked by the wall. I think it is drone tight if it's not link tight. Yeah, looks like you can't actually get in there. I'm just gonna start spitting on this a little bit. Now this could be a number of things. We saw Skyline do this and go for a 14cc behind, but I think it's more common to see a factory opening behind a wall, especially on maps without the back expansion. Even on a map that does have it, I think this is much more common. So Sziky should probably prepare for this this initial vulture.
Yeah, what is this drone doing? It's kind of hanging around for a very long time. I thought Sziky had some weird... This is kind of how much my brain is fabricating hope for Sziky. I thought he had some weird trick whereby he was going to be able to kill the first Marine with his drone. That's how crazy I am right now. I thought he'd come up with something ridiculous.
That you can do it with an SCV, but not a drone or a probe.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Yeah.
It's actually quite cool when that happens when like some Terran actually micros their SCV to kill the first Marine. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I love that stuff. I mean, work is beating the fighting units. It shouldn't happen.
Oh my god, we got 2 more Wraith.
We do?
Oh my god, panic. Emergency!
Panic! Panic! But will Sziky get a scout? The barracks is still lifted, and that will C try to get that marine back in.
Oh
No,
my god!
he's got to just leave it.
Oh my god! He's gonna scout it!
Yeah, but he might be able to
Sziky,
kill
go
him.
down! Go down! Go down! No, he doesn't see it. Oh man, one of his links is even lost at the back there. I don't know what that guy's doing.
Wow. Freaked out a little bit there. We so almost has Sziky scout the 2-point Wraith, but not quite. I think C's placement is probably very, very careful for exactly that reason. So Sziky going to be completely in the dark. He does see the factory.
Oh man, C's trying to push his vulture through the back. Sziky's not spotting this. He really should be spotting this. This is such a common thing on this map. That's why a lot of Zergs actually mine out these minerals with their drones in the beginning, so this doesn't happen.
Yeah, we've seen.
It looks like C's actually messing up his micro a little bit. I mean, not messing it up. This is actually insanely hard to do. Like, you see some pro gamers do this, and it looks kind of easy, but it's actually ridiculously hard. But we got another Zergling in the main. We have a Zergling right in the main.
Oh,
go down.
how?
Go!
Oh,
Oh, he sees one starport. He does not see the second one, but he saw one. And he saw no control tower, so I think that's pretty indicative of 2-port Wraith.
Yep, and C does manage to trick the vulture through. Just managed to trick the vulture. It looks easy. I remember once I planned a strategy on Outsider, and I thought, yeah, I'll just trick the DC through. Oh my god, it's difficult.
Dude, I did the same.
Yeah, I had like 40,000 minerals by the end of it. I was like, this is ridiculous. I literally had no chance. The vulture is in Ziky's main right now, and it's going to start laying waste to all this stuff. The first Hydra is popping out though, so this should be pretty good damage minimization. The Hydra is breaking out! The Hydra is breaking out! And the Wraiths arrive, and they're able to take down the Hydra. Oh my god, this is really, really bad for Sziky right now. He has to try and take care of one or the other. He cannot seem to take care of both. The vulture goes down, but those Wraiths are about to start becoming problematic, and they're going to be coming thick and fast now as well. He's going to have at least 6 Wraiths made, and probably more as well besides. So, you know, Ziky's got to really get on the Hydra's production, otherwise he's going to find himself falling pretty badly behind. Those Wraiths are so incredibly annoying. Look at that maneuverability, just darting in and out, doing the nice micro. C is all over this already.
Yeah, he's not actually made a control tower yet. He's going for 6 Wraiths before control tower, which is very interesting. It's basically the control tower kind of, you make it and get cloak instead of getting 1 Wraith. So instead of getting 6 Wraiths, you could have got 5 plus cloak at the same time, if that makes sense.
Sorry, we just lost 2 Wraiths in one. 2 Wraiths.
To Scourge? Also, were there 6 Scourge here before? Oh man, sorry, I missed that, guys. I suck at this oddling thing. Damn it. Good job, Sziky. Elegant saw it. He knows how awesome you are.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was cool. I mean, there were 2 damaged Wraiths, so two Scourge landing. We have more Scourge landing. Almost taking care of 1 Wraith, but C probably not going to make that mistake again. But taking a surprising number of Scourge, it's actually really quite shocking. I would have expected C to be a lot more on it with his anti-Scourge micro. So he's just microing around, almost taking another Scourge. It finally manages to take care of it. And there's, weirdly enough, Mutas are now coming out as well. But Wraith should be pretty decent against Mutalist.
Yep, but the problem for Sziky is that C's following this up with 3 barracks, so he's going to go for a serious attack here. And the thing is, I don't know if Sziky can figure it out, because there's a bunker at the front as well, so if Sziky pokes in with a couple of links, he'll see the bunker, maybe assume there's going to be a command center behind it, but no. No, C's going all out here. He's going for the Medic Marine. Is there an academy? Yeah, there's the academy. And this is going to be very dangerous. And the thing is, even if like this doesn't work out, you know, he can still take the natural. He's still got the free mineral only behind it. So, yeah, I mean, can Sziky actually hold this off? Sziky's actually, okay, no, that's reasonable. He's getting +1 attack on his mutas. That's interesting, but he's also getting overload speed, which I thought was weird, but actually, since there's cloak raids, that actually makes perfect sense. Yeah, that really does. I mean, you don't want to be in a situation whereby your 1 overload goes down and you just can't get anything else over there, because that is nasty times, and it's such a silly thing to lose to. So yeah, completely sensible to be getting the overload speed at this stage. That is a lot of Wraiths though, and Wraiths, they may not look too scary, but when you get them en masse, they can be really quite terrifying. And their air attack is really quite scary as well, with a hit of 20 in 1. Indeed. So this is going to be a little bit worrying. C looks like he's going to go in with the Wraith attack. There is the cloak. The Mutas are going to get caught out by the Wraiths. Look at how quickly those Wraiths do damage. But the Overlord does come in just in time. And he's probably going to be able to deal with these Wraiths. The Wraiths, of course, do not do splash damage, whereas the Mutas do, but just getting out of sight range of the Overlord. So Sziky needs to be super careful to make sure that does not happen. He has a couple of Scourge now mixed in there as well, so he should be okay against this. But the Wraiths making their way over to the natural, where they're going to be able to start picking on drones very easily. Look at their damage now. They're one-shotting drones like nothing. Oh, lovely micro there. C managing to pick off those Scourges. They move back, but we need more Overlords up at that northernmost side of the natural expansion just to make sure we can keep that covered. Yeah, and the Wraiths did actually see the third base as well, so C's probably pretty happy about this. He knows that that's going to make the Zerg even weaker, even more vulnerable to this Marine attack. And man, Lurker Tech is just now starting. There's no way those are going to be in time. I mean, I think Sziky just needs to build like 5 more Sunkens right now if he's even going to survive. And even if he does that, he might just end up being behind anyway. But here we go. Here's the attack, and there's no Ling at the front to see it, actually. There's no way for Sziky to see it. He's got an Overload going in that direction now. The Wraiths are intercepting the Mutalisk. Sziky, he needs to see the Marines coming right now. He needs to build a panic Sunkens. He sees the Marines coming, but there's no time. He needs to build Sunkens right now. The Marines have stimmed. They're running across. He's losing the Overlords. He can't even make units. Sziky is completely supply blocked. He needs to make Sunkens right now. I don't know why he's not making Sunkens. He can't make units. His Lurker Tech is not nearly going to be done in time. There's no way he can hold off this attack, I don't think.
No, I don't know why he's making these second colonies. He looks like he's just completely going to try and rely on his muses, which I don't think is a good idea at all. He doesn't have enough muses to do this. He's trading 1 for 1 right now, muses and wraiths, so that's really not going to be good enough. He's trying to take care of these wraiths. That was slightly better. He managed to take down a wraith without losing any muses. But he doesn't even have lurkers in yet. He needs the lurking in order to defend this number of marines. Sziky trying to do his best to micro, but those wraiths are just going to be too powerful. It looks like Sziky will be able to take them out, but there are so many marines still remaining. Sziky is doing his absolute best to micro this down, but it's looking completely unsuccessful. C busts very, very, very convincingly, and looks like he's going to get all the way into Zyky's natural. GG from Sziky. And C takes it 2-0.
Wow, C. 2-port Wraith into 3 racks, man.
Pretty good.
That is dirty. That is pretty dirty. I can just hear all the little Zergs screaming in disgust.
Yeah. And apparently we have a game 3.
Hey!
Because C is cool like that. So because C loves you, he loves us, he loves the foreigner scene, and he loves Sziky, we're going to go to a game 3. So can Sziky regain the foreigner pride and take a game off the mighty C?
I can't believe it. This is awesome.
This is awesome.
We're going to go to a break first.
Let's do it.